Hello there, Tottenham 4, Aston Villa 1, and I am not a happy camper. Rubbish, wasn't it today? Absolutely rubbish. We are coming into this game, and I'm already not feeling confident as it is. We haven't had the best of records at Tottenham away. And bear in mind, midweek, we go out to Crystal Palace in the EFL Cup. And these were the exact words: it's not a priority, it's not the priority of the Cup. We're not looking at it as something that we need to be focusing on. So in that mind, it's like, okay, we've essentially thrown away the game on Wednesday for a chance today, and ultimately we've thrown today away as well. Shambles, absolutely shambolic. I wasn't as bad at. I didn't mind it as much at 3-1. It's when you get 4-1 that's when I have a problem, because there is just some stupid players in this bloody team. Some stupid players in this team. Overall, though, performance-wise, I wouldn't say it was massively terrible. In the sense of, in the first half, yes, Tottenham started off quite a bit strong, but eventually Villa grew into it, kind of started evening them out a little bit, kind of cancelling out any attacks they were doing, and eventually we did get the goal from a bit of a lucky bit of play with Morgan Rogers. And obviously we're going into the lead, we're controlling the game, we're really shutting down any attempts that Tottenham are trying to do from the middle of the pitch. We're keeping them at bay. And then second half, it just instantly disintegrates. They immediately get their goal back through Brennan Johnson. Son obviously playing some great football there. And then from at that point, Villa are just the team that in this instance are now the ones not doing anything, not having any say and control on the game. And we've been completely overrun by Tottenham. Pressing was so high. They're doubling up on people to really shut them out and really cancel out any attempts that Villa make. And just overall, the level of intensity that they were bringing to the game was just something that we couldn't handle today. And obviously, as the game goes on, they get their second goal, they get the third goal. And like I said, I wasn't as mad with it at the third goal. It was disappointing, yes, but not as mad. It's the fourth one for me that I have a problem with. We're giving away sloppy foul on the edge of the box because defensively we're so poor. You've then got a free kick on the edge of the box. James Maddison, who's prolific with free kicks, edge of the box. You've got a wall that's, not strong enough. And Emi Martinez is standing on the other side of the goal. You can see it, the literal areas there for him to score on the other side of the net. What does he do? Puts it in the top corner. It's stupidity. What you can see it from a mile away, and yet you want to decide, oh no, I'm going to stand all the way on the bloody other end, so I've got the running room to dive in. When you don't even dive, you just lightly jog over it until you realise, oh shit, I've missed it. Stupid. What are you doing? And yeah, we've thrown away a game midweek so that we'd be well rested for today, and ultimately we look shite. We don't look energetic. The intensity's not there. And I'm not being funny, our next two games away as well, Club Brugge away in the Champions League, and then Liverpool away the following week before an international break. It's a little bit concerning. I don't know what you really want to say to pinpoint the issue. I've seen people say defensively we're not there, and I've got to agree with it in the sense of well, essentially, right, and this for me is the biggest problem. We don't buy a right back. All three of our right back options aren't good enough. So then we're having to play Konzo out right back, which is essentially saying that the player who doesn't naturally play out that position is better than the three right backs that we currently have at the club, including Matty Cash, who's the natural right back and has been for us for years. We're more confident in him playing right back. We're then sticking with Carlos and Torres, who Torres had a nightmare game, defensively. If we're not in control of the game, he looks shocking. Carlos just isn't good enough at the quality of the level that we need. And then you can't see having to rotate your solid defensive backup line just because you didn't make the right decision in signing a right back, and yet you're going to sign a left back who's never playing in Maatsen, when you could have just kept Alex Moreno and offered rotation a bit more. Midfield-wise today, Onana, for as much as he can be as controlling in the midfield as he can, he doesn't really bring us anything going forward if he's just going to keep bringing it back to the middle of the pitch every time. McGinn was completely anonymous. Watkins did nothing for absolutely 90 minutes, and yet we're subbing off Morgan Rogers, who may have had a bit of a kicking today, but ultimately a player who was probably the best player on the pitch for us. He's been subbed off for John Duran when you've got someone up there who's not doing anything for 90 minutes and you're trying to warrant it because you spent all that money on him. It's a bit silly, it's all a bit ridiculous, and it's all just a bit stupid for me to really fathom on. No one was really good today apart from Morgan Rogers, and that's all that can really be said today. Obviously, it's Club Brugge next week in the Champions League, then it's Liverpool, then it's the international break. So hopefully we can get something out of those two games. But otherwise, it's been a very disappointing performance today. Leave in the comments down below what you thought. But up the Villa, with the pride of Villa, we'll go in the Champions League.